Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for November 12th through the 19th. And thank you for being here. Before we get into the space, let's, as we connect to each other, let's take a good deep breath into our heart space. Thank you, Spirit. These messages are about to come through. You're always looking out from our eyes and guiding us, co-creating this beautiful dream manifested as we continue to expand this place and walk in beauty. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, thank you for being here and subscribing to the channel and helping this community to grow. It helps others find the videos, and thank you for claiming the reading either by giving a thumbs up, and that assists, or doing it silently within yourself. Not all of these messages are going to resonate with everyone. If they do, take what you need, leave the rest. The cards have been pre-shuffled with your energies, and so let us see what we have as we start out for the magnifying glass cards to oversee the reading before we draw the tarot. What do we have here, Spirit? For Aquarius. Water Spirit, manifesting dreams. Number 46. And 6 and 4 reduces to the number 10, which reduces to the number 1. We have Bear Spirit, healing. Number 4. So if you look at these cards, we start out with Water Spirit here, manifesting dreams. And that's what we're doing. You know, something out of nothing? Well, we are our own magician, our own Merlin. We're creating our reality around us. Looks like the otters are here to step in in this medicine here, and the water is gleaming with these light beings that are coming through the forest too. The Water Spirit is a grounding energy. The water signs are mutable, the Pisces and Cancerian and Scorpio, which we're in right now. But it looks like this energy is coming through here. Manifesting dreams is showing up for this week. And then we have the Bear Spirit, healing. Bear Spirit is considered the medicine of the subconscious, right? Speaking to your counsel, speaking to your higher being. Again, you see this person here, and she looks pretty magical. It's like the Strength card of the tarot deck, where the Strength has got the lion, but she's strong enough where she tamed the lion, but again, to have the nurturing power and the love and affection to remain in that strength in partnership with the beast. And that's what she's doing here, is the Bear Spirit's coming in for this week for you, Aquarius, and offering this beautiful energy, this big energy. And it looks like the bear's happy here. If you could see, it's like a smile on his or her face, as this person right here is connecting to the Bear Spirit, looking straight ahead and equipped to deal. And it's cold. It's not like it's like, you know, summertime here or anything, but keeping warm during the cold. And that could be a metaphor too, as connecting to spirit. So we have big energies already coming in here to start out this reading for this week. Let's see what we have from the shamanic medicine deck here. Big changes, as I was saying in the general reading on the channel here, if you care to check that out for this week, is that we're going through a lot of different changes right now. I mean, a huge paradigm shift. We're very much in it, and we're going to have different flare-up periods. And this whole month of November, as I said in the other readings, it's potent this month, and these past couple days has really been potent. I've been feeling it too myself. A lot of things are coming up. Fears, anxieties, worries, anything that keeps you, you know, from really focusing on what the real is. And it's easy to, because it's normal. It's not something that's going to be that you have anything to do about. It's going to come up to leave, come up to simply clear away itself. We have conch shell, calling. And if you look in this card, this person, the shaman right here, is using that conch shell to blow out to the prayers, to call spirit in, for the medicine to take place, or the magic to take place, that union and merging with spirit. And that's what the conch shell does when the shaman blows the conch shell. It's like calling out, Spirit, I am here. Hear me. And then giving off, like the medicine pipe does too, the smoke giving it off into the air for spirits as a gift. So it's multidimensional in itself. And that's so cool. That's coming through here for this week. Manifesting dreams, and then again with the shaman acting in that calling mode with the conch shell and blowing it off into spirit. Hear me, Spirit. And that's how we manifest. It's a co-creation that we're doing together. We're not doing this alone. Sacred site, purpose. And if you look at this card, and look at the colors too, it's, we got the yellow of enlightenment, of the higher frequencies, of the power center too, of the body. And then the ley lines of the sacred site area reminds me of like Stonehenge, right? Or any of the sacred sites around the earth were placed in specific ways. I mean, I could count all of these if you wanted to, of all the sacred stones. You can do it yourself, but we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's that magical number 13. 13 moons. And perhaps that's what's about. I don't have the description out from this book. I'm just intuitively reading this as the messages come through. And what this means for Aquarius for this week is it's connected with this bear spirit healing card here. And that's a grounding energy. It's a subconscious energy speaking to the inner council, all of the aspects and facets of which you are, the higher frequencies, the ones guiding us, the spirits. And that's essentially what this sacred site is all about, is that aligning, that's the ley lines, aligning to the energetic centers and the portals within sacred places for merging as above, so below. As above, so below. Well, let's look a little further into this reading and see what we have before we draw the tarot. Silence. And if you look at that silence card, there's keys up here, there's a door. She's about ready to go into that way, right? She's got white, which is purity, going into the silence, and that's how you receive information from spirit. So as you see, the conch shell calling out to spirit for the manifesting of your dreams, the things that you would like to bring into this reality for yourself. This week is ripe for these energies, and working with the water spirit to ground you. You might want to get into water, take a longer shower, take a bath if you can. Maybe some of you are around hot springs or healing waters, but that's big for this week. But to go into that mode of silence too. Take the keys, and that's the way. That's the key to opening the door from within. That's really big. And we have adventure. And look at this. Isn't this fascinating? So it looks like, Aquarius, for you this week, you're going to be going on an adventure within. And you're listening to your inner compass. And that is now falling alongside this bear spirit in the sacred sites. So following your own inner compass as you go on an adventure. And so you have the purpose. You always have the intention, and you know what your intention is as you go in. So that's really big there. I love it how those are both showing up as the person walking up to the door and entering it. You hear a calling, you go with it. You can't give up on your dreams. You really can't. You know what you want for yourself. Going in is the answer, and this week is ripe energies for it. We're also in a new moon energy of Scorpio tomorrow, which means transformation, death and dying, death, rebirth. There's no such thing as death. Transmutation, transformation. That's big with Scorpio, and the death card is a Scorpio energy. That came up in the general reading. Death card came through with the Chariot. And so it's a fast-moving rebirth. This week is ripe for these energies, okay? So be mindful of that. The cards, again, have been pre-shuffled with your energies. So let's see what we have for Aquarius for this week for the tarot. And thank you, Spirit, for these messages that have come forth. We have 4 cards. Well, look at that. Would you look at that? And I do encourage you to check out the general reading that I just did, because I'm not kidding you, but the Chariot and the Death card both came out in that reading. So look at this energies that we're checking out here, which falls alongside Water Spirit, manifesting dreams, calling out to Spirit with the conch shell, and then silence, taking the keys and opening that inner door. Look what we have. We have the World. And so it's 10, number 10 in numerology is completion. The Wheel of Fortune's coming in, and look at her. She's in meditation state. She's balanced on those wheels here. So the wheel is turning in your favor this week. It's turning in your favor for that death and rebirth. That's a Scorpio energy right here with the Death card showing up. It's turning in your favor to make that transition, to go in, that transformation within. Look at her. Look at this. Here's the key. There's the door. So there's the keys. Here's the door. There's no reason for you to stay in that Five of Pentacle energies of down and out, staying down, locked without. The keys right there. All you have to do is take the key and open it up. Take the keys and open it up. Get into your silence mode here, because the Chariot comes in and it's a fast moving energy. Think about the Chariot way back when. The Chariot was always considered to be the ones to take you quickly and off to victory. You get the black and the white horse there. So it represents the balancing act too. That yin and yang energy is right. So there's no reason for you to stay within that down and out energies. Like we were saying at the beginning of this reading, I mean, we are in the thick of the paradigm shift this week, and for November, the whole month of November, as we said in previous readings this month. And for the monthly reading too, you might want to check that one out on the channel. And thank you if you have already. Because it is all about a big clearing. And there's nothing to do about it. That's the thing about it. It's moving through it and is what's comfortable for you, to ease off the resistance in which you may find yourself going through during the shift. Okay. That's what we have for this group right here. What do we have for the Tower here, Spirit? We'll be moving into Sagittarius energies at the end of this week, too, closer to it, which is the 19th of November. We go into Sagittarius around the 20th, 21st. So it's definitely within the jurisdiction of the energies. So we're kind of moving through an overlap, too. This is a big week for a lot of things to come up. Maybe fears, anxieties, worries. But these cards are clearly saying that Spirit has got you back. It always does. Are we willing to silence ourselves enough to listen to the messages that are coming through? Whoa, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. Let's do this again. What do we have for this group over here? What are the other messages we have, Spirit, for this reading for Aquarius? We have a Tower card coming in. And again, if you check out that general reading that I just did, the Tower came through again too. So very similar cards are coming through, showing up again. Different deck. The Tower is, again, the Tower moment. Lightning bolt comes through and boom, it's as fast as a lightning bolt. So this week is going to be a quick and sudden shift into how you are receiving the healing and nourishment in which you need for your soul. This is big, Aquarius. What are the messages we have for this, Spirit? What is this Tower card? Okay, we have two cards showing up here. We have the... Let's put this here. There's the compass. I want to show that. We have the Three of Wands to the Page of Wands. So the message that's coming through here is that if you look at her, she's waiting for that wave. She's got her surfboard ready. But on the regular tarot deck with the Three of Wands is that it shows the person facing that way off into the whole new adventure that's coming. And look at this person. She's flinging that wand up and just getting ready for the adventures in which is happening here. Spirit, what is this Page of Wands? And look at right next to the adventure card. Literally. I mean, those two messages coming through, they complement each other in a big, big way. Don't feel like you're being left out in the cold. Don't feel like you're being left out in the cold anymore. Because this is a big week, Aquarius, for you to really accept that nurturing that's coming through on the deepest level of your being. And it does take for you to go within, to, you know, whatever that is, to get silent, to hear the messages coming through. And if you really don't care to, you know, care anymore, and you're getting at that point where you're just like, you're fed up, then so be it, because that's also healing as well. It's just to let it all go and just make it as simple as possible. Anyway, that's how it should go. We got the Nine of Wands, and that also came up in the general reading. Is that you see her? She's taking her last final look back. Even though nines are off to completion, she's going to be moving on a little bit, but still guarding herself. And then we have the Knight of Swords coming in, and the Knight of Swords is all about taking action really quickly, just like that Tower card that comes in. It's a fast-moving energy, and he has one thing in mind, and that's to succeed. To that King of Pentacle energy, and it doesn't have to always mean with money and finances and stuff like that, but a stability, that would like to say. And that's what this energy is, I feel that I'm catching here, is that you're moving quickly, very quickly, and by the end of the week you'll feel that more of that grounding energy. Look at the wolf that's showing up here next to the king. He's just so very casual in his dress, next to that king of, you know, the stability, we like to say. Pentacles is that earth energies, and the earth signs of Capricorn and Taurus and Virgo. So you might know someone that is a King of Pentacles. You might, you know, those three signs that were just mentioned, or it could be really the stability in which you're going towards, and that's that new adventure. You're going to be more comfortable in your own kingdom that you have built. You worked hard to get there, and I use that word loosely, hard. It's just that, you know, you're enduring this physical life as a human being, and you are a creation from your higher self, from the spirit world. So indeed, by doing this thing called life, you are doing a very awesome thing. Let's say it's miraculous. Look, your natural state of being is to being okay. You have a purpose, and it doesn't necessarily mean to, you know, succeed at a certain level or become a certain type of person. No, your purpose is to live out this beautiful life and to continue to expand creation. And that's, if you ask me, is enough. We're all the same. Every single person is sourced. Every single person is an expression of God, a creator of creation. Every single being that's here is an expression. So it's to accept your humanity, it's to accept your humanness, and to ground that, because you deserve to have that connection with spirit, that healing, so that you can move forth and go in and take that adventure, that inward adventure, and to move to success without having to guard yourself towards any perceived danger. You're moving quickly this week, Aquarius, into that grounding. So I won't be surprised by the end of this week you'll feel a lot more grounded, again, with these energies that have come forth. Let's draw our animal spirit card, and then we'll close up the reading. What do we have here, Spirit, for Aquarius? Besides the otters, and the horses, and the bear, and the wolf, and the rabbit. We have a lot of animal spirits in here. What other messages do we have here? Let's not forget the trees and the stone people. And the butterflies and the tower card. Yeah. Oh, there's so much. We are so in partnership with the unseen, and that is the whole thing that we're getting an adjustment, getting used to doing, is to adjusting to the fact that you are never alone. And you have a lot of assistance. Any other final spirit and messages want to come through with the animal spirit? We have the owl spirit. And look at that. The big tower moment here. Look at, you see clearly now. That's the message of the owl spirit. And it's number 43, which breaks down to the number 7. The number 7's a review time. It's a patiently waiting time. But the owl, you know, look at how the owl has a crown on its head. The owl sees, knows, its hearing is unbelievable, its sight, it's all about the inner sight. It's all very healing to connect and to know you have purpose of just being here. And your purpose is to help expand creation. Everybody's got their own perception of what that is, what you feel called to, manifesting your dreams. And taking the keys and unlock the doors because you're not here to suffer. So it's quickly moving you out. Quickly the Chariot, quickly the Tower, quickly the Knight of Swords. It's a fast-moving energy this week as you see clearly now. And the owl is coming in here to assist with that seeing and that hearing. Let's say, who is it? Who? You know. The owl knows. An owl person knows. And I always say owl person, anyone that has that spirit guide or it connects in that way has a knowing beyond knowing. And others can sense that from you too. So, with that all being said, thank you, Spirit, for these messages so much. We love you so much. And I love you for coming into this space. So thank you for being here. And again, thank you for subscribing and liking the videos, claiming the video. That's how that is. So others can find them too, growing the community. And I wish you very many blessings for this coming week, Aquarius. Thank you again for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time.